J.K. Rowling received just 10 mentions in the Harry Potter reunion, Return to Hogwarts, which hit screens on Saturday morning. The author's appearance on the 20-year anniversary show was widely speculated and discussed in the wake of scandal over her statements on transgender issues, which were branded transphobic and resulted in her being cancelled. While it was known ahead of time that she would only appear in archive footage and in discussion with stars and cast, the show's release revealed she received just 10 mentions in the 1 hour and 42-minute runtime of the HBO Max special. The minimal appearance of the author has come as a shock to fans, who highlighted the franchise would not exist without her 7 books. Appearances from J.K. included director of films 1 and 2 Christopher Columbus speaking about how he became involved in the movies. Christopher spoke about why he directed the first 2 movies in the saga after his daughter forced him to read the books. In the first of few mentions of J.K., he says, "I had to fly to Edinburgh to meet Jo Rowling and I said this is my vision of the movies and she said she had the same." Bonnie Wright, who played Ginny Weasley, then also mentioned J.K., saying, "So many people were falling in love with her writing." An archive shot showed the author at a signing for the first book, while Robbie Coltrane, who played Hagrid, also lauded J.K. for helping people establish a love of books again during the rise of Pottermania in the early noughties. The only footage of the author speaking herself as opposed to being discussed is a segment from a 2019 interview which is repeatedly serialized. In the interview she is seen discussing the uphill struggle to find an actor to play Harry when casting the first movie, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Another clip from the interview sees her discussing seeing the set for the first time. "The first time I visited the set they walked me through and it was mind-blowing." Christopher adds in about bringing Quidditch to life, "Jo Rowling did a Quidditch rulebook for us," while Prisoner of Azkaban director Alfonso Cuarón speaks about J.K. Rowling's depiction of Dementors. She previously discussed how Dementors, the guards of Wizarding Jail who suck prisoners' souls from their bodies, were an embodiment of depression. 2 more mentions of the creator came when Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson and Rupert Grint discussed a writing task, while Helena Bonham Carter also recalled a conversation she had with J.K. about her character Bellatrix Lestrange. Ivana Lynch, who played Luna Lovegood, revealed she was in touch with the author before she got the part, describing her as a pen friend. She said, "I was writing to J.K. Rowling from when I was about 11 to say thank you for the books and she was responding to me. I'm one of the few lucky people who can say I had her as a pen friend." In her final appearance, the author is seen in the 2019 archive, saying, "I have founded a world that's extraordinary to be involved in and it's a beautiful world." Prior to the show airing, it was revealed that it was in fact the author herself who opted not to be featured in Return to Hogwarts, not the show's producers. The reunion comes after her statements on transgender issues were branded transphobic by some fans, though the writer has claimed that she respects every trans person's rights to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. The 56-year-old author was approached about filming new footage for the reunion, but she and her team determined that the interview shot in 2019 would suffice. Sources close to the decision claim that her statements about gender and transgender individuals didn't factor into the decision to sit out the special. Although Rowling's team reportedly didn't make their decision based on her recent controversies, it's unclear what role they played in how producers determined what footage of her to use in Return to Hogwarts.